Hello friends, we're back in the office for a super springy, fun activity today. So it is spring, even though it doesn't feel like it outside. It really doesn't. I think the high today is in the 40s. It is windy, it feels very frigid, but I am longing for spring and I want to bring in some spring vibes to my week this week. It is currently April 6th. It is April 6th. We had Easter yesterday. I've got a little dish of jelly beans on my desk to fortify this activity. And what we're gonna do is make a spring bucket list because we need a little bit of whimsy. I need a little bit of whimsy, a little bit of joy, and some spring vibes. Earlier this year, I bought some stickers from one of my favorite Etsy shops, which is BellissiCasa.com. I think I bought it on Etsy. She has a website, but then it sends you over to her Etsy. I'll put the link in the description below. And I thought it might be fun to do some of her monthly bucket list stickers. Now, I have not found a way to incorporate them as I thought I would. So the sticker sheets have just been kind of sitting there in my pile, not doing much of anything. So yeah, this is March's sticker list. And as you can see, I used some of them. I tried in my planning, but it didn't really feel right. It didn't really do what I needed it to do. But I love these stickers and I love some of the ideas on it. Of course, not all of them will apply to me, but what I thought I could do is instead of using them as like a monthly thing, I'd like to just make a spring bucket list. So I'm going to use my junk journaling materials and create one that will fit in my whimsy journal. But I'm not going to put it in the whimsy journal until the seasons change, because if I stick it in here, I won't remember. It's one of those, if it's out of sight, out of mind kind of thing sometimes. So what I'm going to do is use a sheet of printer paper, copy paper, cut it out to fit this, and then I will create the spread on this paper, hang it on my bulletin board so I can see it, and get started on this spring bucket list this week and try to really incorporate it into the week and bring you along for a few of the things. All right, so let's get started and make this spring bucket list of 2026. So here we go. Here's the final bucket list. I love how layered it is, and I love how kind of busy it is, and it's almost like a scavenger hunt to find the little items. So beside each one, I put a little leaf sticker, and I think once I complete the things, I'll color it in. I'll color in the leaf. But we've got visit a blooming garden, get fresh herbs, drink herbal tea, visit a nursery, tidy up your garden, spring cleaning day, take a nature walk, spot spring butterflies, bake spring cookies, write a spring poem, thrift a vase, Mother's Day, pack a picnic basket, sketch spring flowers, spring craft night, open all the windows, change to spring linens, graduation, swap seasonal wardrobe, and change to a spring tote. I think this is so sweet, and I'm going to stick it on my bulletin board probably after this. But I put a couple things on that I wouldn't have done otherwise, like if I didn't see this, especially the sketch spring flowers and write a spring poem. Yeah, those two are a little out of my comfort zone, and I'm excited about it. And then I put things on here that we can't really do right now, like tidy up the garden, and it's going to be a while before any gardens are blooming. So this should get us through until the summer solstice, which is exciting. And we do have a graduate this year. Paige is graduating high school, so she doesn't want a big party at all. It's not her style. So we've still got to find kind of sneaky ways to celebrate her. So it'll be fun to plan and think about. But yeah, there's 2 things that we're going to tackle today, and then I'll catch up with you by the end of the week and see what other things we've gotten up to. Okay, let's get going on our spring bucket list. is not actually warm enough to warrant getting out the spring wardrobe, as evident by my nice springy blouse and my big giant hoodie on top of it. It's sunshiny. We might get above 60 degrees tomorrow, so I want to make the swap. And it's not that much of a swap because I use most of my wardrobe year round, but I know that there's some summer knit tops, some odds and ends. Doesn't hurt to get the shorts out. I feel like this time period, April until about June, my closet space and my drawer space are packed because the weather just varies so much. And I feel like there's a lot of days where I go through like multiple wardrobe changes a day because it changes so much. So I'm gonna get Lucas to help me get some stuff up. I don't think you can see, but on this shelf there's airtight bags that I'm going, vacuum sealed bags that I'm gonna bring down and yeah, see what's there, see what we can find, and swap over to do this part of the bucket list. Okay, I didn't catch it, but he brought down, ooh, this is a big one. 2 big things, and then I had a stack of summery pants to add, which is kind of cool. And for those who saw the Patreon exclusive video a couple months ago where I did a closet declutter, I didn't have to like touch up anything before filming today. It all stayed nice and neat and tidy, so that's a big win. Woohoo! All right, I'm gonna hang up and sort some of this stuff, and it's gonna feel good. I think that's it. I ended up realizing one of the bags that Lucas brought down was actually full of summer clothes that were iffy. Like I didn't really use them last year, and as I was pulling them out, I was like, oh, so I think they might be destined to head out for donation, because if I didn't use them last year, if I'm not feeling jazzed about it this year, see you later. That's my thought. I do have, and I pulled out some, like, I have this long woolen skirt that I love, but I'm not going to wear it until the fall. Sweater dress, darker dresses that are not summery. Like this is a really good like fall winter dress. So I'm going to put those in the vacuum bags, stick them up, and then that's that bucket list check. Woohoo! Obviously I have a thing for blues, but I just love these like gingham blues and deep greens. Oh, it makes me very happy. We're back and it's Friday here, and yeah, I just wanted to do a quick check-in on progress of our spring bucket list. It was so fun to kind of dot these little activities into the week, and I think we did 5, let's see. 1, we did swap seasonal wardrobe, change to spring tote, sketch spring flowers, drink herbal tea, and thrift a vase. So 5 items in our first week, which I think is pretty good. And it is warm here today, so I was hoping to open up all the windows, but there's construction going on across the street. I think there's some other stuff going on in the fields, and so So we're not going to do that because it's still a work day and we need some peace and calm. And yeah, but hopefully soon we can get all the windows open and start to adjust, because it is an adjustment. I think especially for poor Darcy, like we're quiet and contained, and then when we open up all the windows, just everything sounds different. And we live, like, yes, we're very rural, but we live kind of on a main street, and so there's logging trucks that go by, and it's just, it can be very loud, especially in this room. So yeah, there comes with an adjustment period in the spring all the time. And I will say, I took sketch spring flowers a little liberally because I wanted to color on that day when I was drinking tea, which my friend made from her own garden and gave to me a couple weeks ago, and it is delicious. It's so good. It's so good, Anna. It's the best. Like, it's my new favorite tea, so thank you. But yeah, so I thought I could do a little sketch in there with my coloring, because sketching is out of my comfort zone, but it felt good to color. I think the most important thing was just to move my hand and pen, and yeah, so that was actually kind of fun. And the other favorite thing that I did was thrifting with Paige. It's always a joy to thrift with Paige. It's always a joy to spend time with Paige. So that was really fun. And I love that blue. I love the shape of the vase. I think it's one of my favorites. And yeah, if you've seen, I don't know if I've ever showed you all, I love crockery. I love ceramic things. I love crocks. I love all of that stuff. I love teapots. So as soon as I saw that blue one, I knew, it was like, that was the one. It goes with all of our other stuff at our house. So that was really fun. So my friends, I think this is going to be it for the week. Quick reminder, in 2 weeks from tomorrow is my Write into Spring writing/journaling workshop. There's still spaces available. I'll leave the link below if you'd like to join me. I would love for you to be there. And yeah, I hope you are well. I hope spring is springing where you are, and that maybe you will be inspired to make your own spring bucket list and see where that takes you. See if it can add a sprinkle of whimsy into your week, a sprinkle of something fun to do, because Lord knows we need it. For sure. All right, until next time, be well and stay cozy, and I will see you very soon.